Okay, this strategy here, um, a lot of times with even like with some of my previous strategies, where we're basically counting on getting in and like see right here how that green is pushing up, and then we put multiple greens in, keep getting in. Um, this one is a little bit more reverse because now we're going to try to capture this moment right here when it goes up top like this and we know it's dropping down. That's when we're going to put multiple reds. So here, what I would be doing here when the MACD right here, this is the green line. If you want to get ready to cross up and go green, I'll let that green complete what it's going to do and know that it's going to drop, and that's when I will load up a bunch of reds there. Um, this method is very, very effective, probably one of the most effective, simply because most of the time before we were trying to catch things hoping that it push in one direction. But every time you see a string like this right here, and you can look here too, all through here is strings that's telling you that it's going to push up and they're going to drop down. And so uh, we want to just like I say, we'll let it push up, and then when it look like it's when you think that it's about up to the top, that's when you hit multiples. I did this one here in a roughly about 3 minutes, and it made roughly $1,110 in like 3 minutes just from this method here. Because, like I say, it's something that's right in plain sight. You can clearly see when the candle goes up and it comes back down. Now, mainly I try to do this here as, like I say, like in a situation here where the MACD comes down and then it comes up on that first green, and, you get in, because it's going to drop down some. And then even if it bounced back, you already got your money in, and the first greens, most of the times, as you can see here, it went up, then it went down. And then, most of these, it'll, right here, it'll go up, drop down. Over here, you'll see when the MACD, the green line, whenever the green line crossed the red line, that's when change usually happen. And then see, as you can see, this green here, what's up and then come down. And so what's good about that is even if you don't get all of the reds in at that time, you still gonna get some of them, and usually it's gonna be more than you lose. And so that's why I say it's very effective. And even like in different areas here, you can see where the green goes up and then it drops down. So instead of we're trying to get in up on the push, we wanted to go ahead and push because we know at some point it's going to drop down. And so this has been very effective. Again, like I say, right now I'm starting at 27.80. And then roughly, like I say, about 3 minutes, it's a gain of like $1,100 in about 3-4 minutes. I'll just let it play and you'll see how it is. And I'm kind of liking this strategy probably better than most because now you're already getting the evidence and the proof that it's going to push up. Before, what happens, like if you're trying to get the green and you're loading up, at any time this thing could stop, then drop back and go the other way up on you. And you just lost all that you just put in there. But with this right here, you know for sure it's pushing up, it's pushing up. You know at some point it's going to get weak and drop back down. And then that's when you clean up there. And like I say, I will let it play here so we can see. Did you see that right there? I got all those were wins right there. 480, 192, just that quick right there. It brought me up to 31.94 just from that move right there. I'm going to back it up and let you see it again. Okay. And right now we at 27.80. We're going to see what it be after it done. We know the green is right there. Okay, there it goes right there. Boom. that went up to 31.94 right there, just in that spot right there. I was waiting for the green to push up, and I know at some point it's going to finish and drop back down, you know, and we was able to get up to 31.94 just then. And right now, even before we'd be putting in, like how I put in reds. That's the normal way that we would do it. Okay, it's going that way. Let's add up some reds. But just then, the first green formed right there, and now I'm putting in reds. All of those just won right there. All 7 of them. Again, 480 plus 192 there. Because I know it's going to draw back down. And see, that time I just got in late that time, but that would have been good up there if I would have got in up on time. But still, I caught it the second time around here. So I caught about a good 5 to 7 of those, and the other one broke even. So right now I'm at 35.68 now. That caught about 7 of them right there. 576, 96. And that, like I say, that total now came up to 38.90. And before, when I had started here, I was at like 27.80. So you can see the difference between 27.80 and then when I finally got done here, and this is in roughly less than 3 minutes, it jumped all the way up to 38.90. Just for capitalizing on knowing the green is going to bounce back.